vida me debo y me hizo volar en el cielo infinito.
Paul Dorneanu joining us from Europe. It was at Bilderberg 2009. He shot some of the great video of the secret police following cameramen and reporters at the 2007 Bilderberg group meeting in Istanbul, Turkey. He got detained, saw many others arrested. He'll give us the latest on what happened over the weekend. And tomorrow we're going to have Charlie Skelton on, who was detained again, got in a physical altercation, got roughed up by these people, and was basically driven from the country. So that's coming up. Then next hour, I'm going to have Aaron Dykes in studio. David Gergen and others, Republicans as well, are involved in this AmeriCorps Citizen Army. And put up on screen the image of the uniform. It is a red and black. It's a red uniform trimmed in black with fascistic khaki brown shirts. And they're marching and doing military drills in this video. Hundreds and hundreds of them. And they have tens of thousands nationwide. They want millions. And they say, this is our uniform. This is what we wear. And so they admit it is with Homeland Security, and they are spies. They admit, Kurt Nimmo wrote a story about it. He links to their own documents. They are spies. So that is coming up later in the next hour, and how it ties into bill in Congress would ban gun ownership at will. And this is what the legislation that Rahm Emanuel swore to introduce. We have the video posted right there so you can see it. And this will allow them secretly to ban any gun ownership they want, and then you can't challenge it. There's no court. You don't even know why you're on it. I mean, this is the hallmark, the bedrock of tyranny. So a detailed report and how that ties into the Cyberbullying Act, restrict free speech, how it ties in to worldwide, how you'll have these tracking lists and not be able to travel, have a job, you name it, in the future. Before we go to Paul Dorneanu joining us, I don't know if he's gotten out of Greece yet. I know he started driving out today. Before we go back to go to our guest for the first time, I do want to take a few minutes out here as we start the simulcast at prisonplanet.tv to just remind listeners that this radio show and the TV show and everything we do here is not inexpensive. And we're able to continue what we do and able to expand our key fight, the tip of the spear against the New World Order. Who can deny we're at the tip of the spear? Through your financial support. We're going to have a money bomb June 11th, and I would ask folks, we have, once a year, this is the second annual money bomb, to expand the TV studios, to buy more cameras and computers. That sounds like a lot of money to try to raise $250,000. That would be 2 cameras in a real studio. Okay, well, we're talking about 3 or 4 cameras, a whole studio, more space, the equipment, 1 or 2 employees for the year. We need this money. So if you want to go ahead and donate at Infowars.com, there's big banners to the money bomb, and we haven't added the new donations the last week. We'll do that. It's over 15,000 just a few days into it. And then we're going to try to really have a lot of giving on the day of June 11th. And so that's coming up June 11th. But please, check out InfoWarsMoneyBomb.com or link through to the banner at Infowars.com today. Also, PrisonPlanet.tv members out there, you make this show possible. You make the simulcast, the TV production possible, the crew in there, and what we do. And you get all of my films in super high quality. We're going to release this presentation with Aaron Russo's last video interview that we did. And it has some added parts of the interview never before seen. And some behind-the-scenes interviews we did with him at a restaurant we went to. And also, I update the presentation with the latest video and information, and update the latest developments in the United States and the End the Fed movement that Aaron was instrumental in starting. So we commend him and Restore the Republic and everybody. So again, ladies and gentlemen, this presentation needs to be seen. It'll be shipping June 3rd. It's being mass-produced right now. And we'll have it by next week and have the orders packed up and ready to ship June 3rd. So get your orders in for that today. Again, Reflections and Warnings, an interview with Aaron Russo. Also, we have a new DVD arsenal. Every month we take the best in studio and other interviews and other extras and things we've done. Like we're working on one right now that has all the tent city interviews and things in it. When we sent crews out to cover that. That's boiled down. The first in those monthly DVD Arsenal videos has been released, and that can also be ordered at the secure shopping cart at Infowars.com or by calling toll-free 888-253-3139, 888-253-3139. Then we have our big productions. We have our big productions that we do. Like Endgame, Terror Storm, Fabled Enemies, Truth Rising, and the newest one, The Obama Deception. The Obama Deception needs to be seen on high-quality DVD and with the extras and things that are on it. So please order that at Infowars.com. And that's how you support this radio show and everything we do. But plus, you get a tool that will wake up conservatives and liberals. Liberals will watch it because they want to see how Obama's being criticized. Conservatives will watch it because they hate Obama, and they'll see that it's really an attack on neocons and on fake liberals controlled by the offshore power structure, and it covers the Bilderberg Group and what's really happening. So such a essential film, The Obama Deception. Okay, that said, let's go to Paul Dorneanu, who, again, did work for us on the film Endgame, and he has pretty good English, better English than I have Romanian. And he, again, this is his second Bilderberg that he's traveled to, and we really appreciate his courage. This year, it was reported by Jim Tucker, the worst security ever. 2.5 miles away, they were arresting people, detaining people, secret police following everybody. Tucker said it was the worst he ever saw. Also, Charlie Skelton of The Guardian got arrested twice, detained another time, got roughed up by security. That's now headlines, the London Guardian. And he went there like this was all a big joke. But it's not a big joke now. He kind of had an awakening. And then, so we'll be going over that. Mr. Dorneanu, thank you for joining us.
Hello, Alex.
Good to have you on. Where are you now on the road?
Actually, I'm at my home. I arrived this morning. It was a straight drive.
So you're not that far from Greece. How long did it take you to get back to where you're from in Romania?
About 15 hours.
Okay. Okay, well, start at the beginning. I'm going to try to just sit back and have you break it down. What did you see? Okay. When did you arrive? What did you witness? What happened to you?
Well, I arrived for the evening with a friend of mine to help me with the footage. His name is Florian. Last name is Serbu. And basically what we noticed there from the beginning, and I have to agree completely with Jim Tucker, is that the security was worse than I've seen in 2007 in Istanbul and what I've seen other times from other reports. Basically, the police, I think the police took the job to secure the place and the army, the Greek army. I haven't seen very much of special forces like I've seen before from maybe U.S. military or something like that. But from the pictures I took, we could observe, for example, military on fast boats with guns, heavy guns, Greek military navy on the sea that was patrolling around the hotel, police helicopter surveilling the area. When we arrived, basically it was very animated and police cars, police bikes were coming and going everywhere. The traffic was restricted. So we basically went ahead and tried to see what's going on at the reconnaissance first. And that's when we observed the took pictures of the helicopter. That was the first day, and we didn't. We later have seen a few limos, black cars with black windows that were escorted by police, and I haven't.
Was this last Wednesday?
Thursday, actually.
Okay, Thursday. So the first real day it kicks off. When did you start seeing them detain people? And then we heard there were some demonstrations that looked staged by the communist and the nationalist. Please continue.
Well, my second day there, which is Friday 15, I was walking on the road, walking towards the Aspire Palace Hotel, and I met this guy, this Greek guy, quoted his name, and he told us, guys, that they are arresting, detaining people with cameras. And I said, well, I haven't heard that before. So we took a walk, and we managed to take a picture of the hotel where two people were standing in the balcony. And I wanted to change the lenses and get a bigger lens, zoom lens, to get a closer picture with them. And as soon as I put my backpack on the ground, a few police cars and motorcycles arrived and started asking questions. That's when we started getting that footage. I don't know if you've seen it.
Yes.
Basically we were surrounded by cops, and they started telling us that we cannot take pictures to the hotel.
Now they advertise, Paul, and then we'll continue with the story. They advertise Greece as if it's part of the European Union. It's supposedly free.